What's going on, guys? I wanted to take a little bit of time just to kind of go over what's going on with the market right now, and what type of opportunity is out there. You might be looking at it and think it's a disaster and it's horrible and there's, everybody's losing money, which is true. A lot of investors are in serious pain right now. However, it is a trader's market. And a trader's market just basically means that there is opportunity every single day, and you're able to profit from both the upside and the downside. So the lower it goes, the better opportunities you're going to have on the short side. And when it actually rebounds for a brief moment, you're going to have a lot of capitulation style trades rebounding 20, 50, or 100% as you've seen over this last week. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity in the next coming months, as well as, every single day right now. This is not going anywhere. And a lot of the rebounds are going to actually be liquidity opportunities. So as they go down and down and down and down, they're kind of searching for some type of bid, some type of market, and when they can't find one, it just continues to go lower and lower and lower. Then it finally rebounds, and then they run into a seller again, and we have that short opportunity. So once again, you have the opportunity from profiting on the downside. There's been an insane amount of plays every single day. There's been no hotter market. There's been 1,000, 2,000 point swings on a regular basis. And it's really the hottest market that I've personally ever traded in. I had my best week ever in 17 years of trading in this market. And the P&L difference between right now and prior consistent style months is night and day. So I want you guys to make sure that you take advantage of this volatility. If you're not making money right now, that is a problem. It really is. And I'm not saying that in an arrogant manner, but right now is a fantastic way for you to be stacking capital. And if you're not, something is wrong. Something is wrong. You're either staying wrong, or you're jumping in front of plays, or whatever it is, it's wrong. And you need to kind of identify what that is. Maybe throw away old strategies. Maybe just stop and just rethink about what you're doing. Because right now, like I said, is a trader's market, and there is so much opportunity, more than I've ever seen in my life. And literally, it could make your career. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean you're just going to come in and make $1 million. Not at all. But what I mean is it's all about building an account. And you need a good market to be able to build an account. All you need to do is get rich once, right? All you need to do is build an account once. And then from that point forward, it's about keeping it. And so basically, the more opportunities that you have, the more you can compound those gains. So right now, you have to obviously be cautious, but the opportunities are countless, and you're really able to take advantage of the volatility. Volatility is, anytime anybody ever asks me, or my wife's friends or other friends, hey, I saw the market was down big today. Is everything, did you have an okay day? And my answer is always volatility. All I care about is volatility. If the market's not moving, then that sucks. It's probably hard to make some gains here and there. You got to squeeze out as much as you can out of different situations. But when it's like this, it's just too much, right? There's too many opportunities. So right now, you just have to kind of condense your watch list down and really focus on what you do best. But like I said, if you're not crushing it right now, if you're not doing well, that's fine, that's okay. But something needs to change. Patterns really work at the moment, and that's really important because the patterns that we go over is not, this setup, this happens every single time. But what it is, it's about risk, right? So the idea behind different short setups or long setups that we go over is basically, how do you identify risk? Because most of the time, people just kind of jump in and then ask questions later, right? How many times have you jumped in something and then you're like, oh boy, what did I do? But the idea behind understanding what type of pattern you're trading, what type of setup it is that right away when you go in, you already know what your risk is. And in this market, All you need to do is get on the right side of the trade. When you get on the right side of the trade, it starts to compound, especially if you scale into that winner. Stick to a risk. If you're wrong, be wrong. Because just like you can be really right, you can be really wrong. So it comes down to risk management, which is another very important thing in this current market. Stakes are high right now. You want to be in the right community. You want to have the best news. You want to have the best action. And what happens is you start to learn the type of traders that you trade with. So you know what kind of personality you jive with, and you start to be able to watch different styles of trades that might make better sense to you rather than maybe somebody else. So the good thing about Investors Underground is there's so many different types of traders, from momentum, swing trading, news, whatever it may be, it's covered. Mentorship and guidance has never been more important, especially in a market like this. You need to be with the right team, the right community. You need to understand what to look out for. You need to know what to stay away from. And really having the proper community is going to really help your trading career. I understand that there's a cost to come on board with Investors Underground. But for the price that you might pay on that one mistake that you make, you don't know what to stay away from, trading a volatility product, VXX, UVXY, some type of ETF, and you just don't know what it is or why you're even trading it. Sometimes it's that one comment that saves you that makes it worth it. We have the best news guys in the business. We have some of the best veteran traders in the business, all sharing ideas, real time, actionable trade ideas that you might benefit from in the event that you see a trade that you'd like to take too.